Pokémon, welcome to the world, little man. She's staring. Menacingly. Alrighty, what is up, gamers? It is me, your boy, Loki. We're back for another episode of our Digimon World Survival. Goal number 1 for today, it is time to go home. Gotta make it back to the ship, sail the ship back to home. Shouldn't take too long. And then after that, so obviously I'm extremely excited to start raising the Bodemon that we got last episode at the very last second there. But I feel like it's been like 2 episodes in a row now of nothing but just training. So what we'll probably do when we get home is we'll do a little building. I keep talking about this dock that I want to build. So we'll probably do that. And then I don't expect that to take too long. So a goal for today is go home, build the dock, and then probably raise Bodemon up to Koromon and then up to Agumon. And then we'll see where we're at after we've done that. Figuring I might as well loot this spot while we're here. Thought I'd take a little look around this nifty little outpost or whatever this is supposed to be real quick. But I think we're all set now. Time to go home. Let's go, Gromon. Wow. Might stop real quick for a screenshot too. This place is crazy. You're kind of blocking my shot, my guy. Could you go, like, over there? Good enough. I want a shot of that direction, too. You're ruining it. One more screenshot. I think he walked in at the last second. That's fine. I can always zoom later. Alright, let us continue on our merry way. Gabumon. I do love Gabumon. He's funny. He's a funny little guy. I think if you're watching this and you're into Digimon, you probably already know this, but if you're just watching this because you're one of the Minecraft crowd and you're not super familiar with Digimon, so Gabumon, at first glance, he kind of looks like a little wolf creature, but if you look closer, you'll notice he doesn't really actually have any fur. He's just wearing a pelt. So Gabumon's actually a reptile Digimon. Ow. And he is wearing, I think the wiki says he follows around Garurumon and collects like little packets of data that it leaves behind, and then he uses that data to fashion himself like a little Garurumon pelt, and he wears that. And fun little fact, Gabumon are really shy, and they hate being seen without their pelt. And honestly, I don't blame them, because super mean comment incoming. They actually look really funny without their pelts, so I can't even say that I blame them for that. If I looked like that, I would probably wear a costume too. Alright, making progress. It's still 1,000 meters away. We really traveled looking for Agumon and Bodemon. Goodness gracious. Alright, making good progress. Ow. I think I'll go down to that wasteland. No. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. Oh. I forgot that I did that. That's convenient. Well, that's a good way to start off the episode. How long has it been since my last death and I go falling into lava like a knucklehead? Oh, a Tentomon! Cool. They talk funny in the anime dub. Super shocker! At least it was me who fell into the lava and not Growlmon. I'm glad I got down off of him. Is that a Mega Kabuterimon? Let me see ya. Altur Kabuterimon. That's probably like some kind of alternate name, because I'm pretty sure that's Mega Kabuterimon. But what do I know? I don't know nothing. That's a lot of lava. Can't determine whether or not going up or down is the better way. Kind of looks like both options are just crap. Down and around. Ring it around town. Ring it around town. Alright, 200 meters, almost there. Ugh, that was embarrassing. I should cut that out of the video. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll cut that out of the video entirely. That was really stupid. And then people will be like, huh, why does your XP level go way down all of a sudden out of nowhere in the start of the video? And I'll be like, it's a glitch. It's just a glitch. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. No. Gromon. Dude. Okay, we lagged hard. We lagged really hard. I don't have my water to put him out. I hope he did not just lose a life. I don't think so. He has 115 HP, so he's probably fine. This is terrible, though. Sitting, there we go. Just stay put for a second while I try to get my crap back. Oh, God, 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 God. Okay. No more of that. Let's get you fed. Perfect. Alright, let us continue on our merry way back home. Nice and careful. No more lava mishaps, ideally. Oh, look! There were Agumon right here that I somehow missed. How much you want to bet if I destroyed them, one of them would drop a Botemon egg? This is less than a kilometer away from the ship, and we just totally missed these guys the first time. And Brachiomon. Beedramon. Let's just focus. Let's focus on getting home. Focus. Focus, Juffafa. Another reference. We're still playing the game that I talked about in the last episode. That's going to be permanent. So anytime I make a reference, and you can figure out what the reference is that I just made, go ahead and comment with the timestamp what it was a reference to. And bonus points if I make a reference and I don't call it out, but you caught it anyway. That'll be bonus points. It's really steep here. I'm thinking I'll get off Growlmon and jump down into the water. Get ourselves down to... Ooh, but if I hit one of those lily pads, I'm screwed. So let's not do that. There we go. Sick. I knew it was going to be a little while to get back to the ship, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. It's been a journey. What are those? So those just regular zombies just not burning up in the sun for some reason? What the heck is that about? That ain't right. Alright. And we are back. Back at the ship. I'm not gonna put that much effort into doing this, though. No, but, like, we're getting back from, like, a huge, long journey. I want us to all ride together. That would be really cool. And it can't be that difficult to make it happen. It's so infuriating, dude. I know you knuckleheads fit. I know you do. I know you fit. Now, literally, just sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down. Hey, Growlmon, get in the robot. They'll call back to... What is that, episode 1? 2? Episode 1? Gotta be episode 1. No, it gotta be episode 2. Sit down! What is your major malfunction? Please! I just want us to all ride back together like a family. Is that so much to ask? Sit! Sit down! You're just gonna stare at me? Okay, well, as much as I want us all to ride back together, I kind of want to be home, so I'm gonna put you in the box if you don't do it. You're not leaving me much choice, dog. You're not leaving me any choice. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put you in the box. I'm gonna convert you to memory. Please, you're right there. I hate you. Okay, I tried. I really did try. I really did try. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, we're coming up on home now. There's the house, and I should be seeing... Yeah, there's the meat farm. So, yeah, we're home. So we'll leave this here, because I want to build the dock somewhere over in that area, so I'm going to leave the ship out of the way. And then I'm going to throw away this doo-doo. And I'm not going to make the reference that I always make when I interact with trash. It's not going to happen. Next order of business is going to be getting started on that dock. I'll leave these two guys in here for now. They can hang out inside. And then for the time being, it's just going to be me and my guy, Pokémon. Welcome to the world, little man. I gotta enjoy it while it lasts, because it's not long at all before they digivolve from the fresh stage to the in-training stage. And Botemon is very cute. Not as cute as Jarymon, but you're a contender for sure. You're a cute Digimon. Right? He's just staring. Menacingly. Hold up. No. Hold on, Garurumon, because that was a really cute shot of him on the backpack, and I kind of want a picture of it. Move, you big whooper. I like that. Oh, please do not go over there. Follow me. Come away from there. It's cute that you're on top of the workbench. It's very cute, but don't go in the lava. Good boy. Can I pet you or something? Oh, yeah, that's right. I could do that. This is fun, too. It's not the same as being able to pet them, but it's fun. All right, I guess it's actually bedtime, huh? Come in. Come inside. Come in, Goober. No! Oh, I bet he can fit through there. Well, yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna dedicate some time to playing with Bodemon before he evolves. We might as well. The next thing I do when we wake up in the morning is I'm gonna crawl under that log and see if he follows me. And then we're gonna build. I swear we're gonna work. A little bit of play, and then a little bit of build. Come on, Bodemon. We have important experiments to conduct. There he is. Okay. Repeat after me. I feel like you can definitely fit through there. You gotta try. Come on. I think their pathfinding looks for routes around it. Hold on. I got this. So I gotta have him actively following first, and then try to squeeze through. See if he does it. Oh, no, no dice. You can definitely fit through there. I mean, if I can fit through there, you can fit through there. I really want to see that. I think that would be very fun. Maybe I can just kind of push him through. Follow me, follow me, follow me. We're doing experiments. We're doing experiments, buddy. Oh! Well, that was fun while it lasted. It's not even. Like, it's so short. I mean, Koromon, I'm not gonna bullcrap you. You're not exactly the prettiest Digimon out there. Like, Bodemon's adorable, and even Agumon's pretty cute. I don't know what happens to you in this middle stage. Not that you're, like, horrendously ugly or anything like that, but, like, you know... I'm a terrible tamer. Get in the log. Ah, I wish Digimon had, like, something equivalent to, like, an Everstone or something like that, so that I could keep the fresh level ones forever. Just like one Jarymon to have around the house forever and ever. Anywho, so for my idea for the docks, I'm gonna need a lot of wood, not just planks. I have a plan. You have pooped. You need to be cleaned up real quick. Just kind of jump in that water real quick. Just kind of jump in that water real quick. Just kind of jump in that water real quick. Dude! Alright, fine. Follow me over to the beach or something. There's logs over here, too. We can work with this. Nothing like a seawater bath. Get you clean after a dookie. Am I right? There he is. Now come back ashore before you drown. Excellent. Are you helping? You're doing a good job, right? Alright, why don't we start with that and see where that gets us. 58? That's probably not enough, but whatever. I know that I think I want the dock to start right around... I think right here is good. Okay, and we'll have these, like, these are going to be the posts to kind of hold the dock up. Let them come up one higher than the dock. And then 1, 2, 3, and then this will be where the next one goes. So I'm kind of basing this off... Koromon, I don't think the water's a great place for you, actually. Let me get you out of there. I know Digimon had a tendency to start drowning himself. Yeah, just sit for a little while. You chill and watch me work. So yeah, basing my docks more or less off of what I used to build in Windrose. I haven't played that in a hot minute. It's a pretty fun game, but I have some gripes with it. Things about it that don't make me super happy. So I haven't played in quite a while. That might be far enough, actually. Yeah, that might be far enough, and then we'll build the rest of it out that way. Yeah, I want those to be at water level, because the ship itself is fairly low. Kind of like just a vanilla boat, like it's right on the water level. So I can't go too high with the dock, even though it'd be a little more aesthetic to bring it up a little bit higher. But I want to be able to dismount it and then just walk right onto the dock. So I can't really do that. Alright, and then I need more wood. More wood. More wood for the wood gods. Come on, buddy. It's been a lot of training, it's been a lot of traveling, a lot of fighting. It is nice to just kind of slow down after all that. Just do a little building, a little crafting. They're longingly looking outside. They want to come outside as well. Alright, I mean, if that's what they want. Who am I to deny them? Alright, you can follow. You can follow. So where's Koromon at? Is he good? We're not doing this again, right? Like, I didn't just lose my Digimon. like I did episode 1 with Digimon. Oh, he's still in sit position is why he didn't move. Okay, perfect. Alright, mini heart attack. Shaking it off, walking it off. This is exactly what I was afraid of, bringing you guys along with me. You're getting right in the way, and somebody's gonna wind up getting smacked with an axe. They are starting to get very in the way, though. Something is gonna have to change. Come on, Goromon. There we go. Excellent. I will never not love the combination of HT Tree Chop and Panda's Falling Trees. Either one of them is honestly great, but when you combine them, absolute peak. What if I point at the ground and do follow me? Does that work on everybody? Okay, it does. So then, what if I look at the ground and do sit? Yeah! It works! Okay, alright. Even a Digimon veteran is still learning things. I don't know if I'd call myself a veteran. I do have a lot of hours in Digimon. Oh, I goofed. No, I didn't goof. I didn't goof at all. We need to fill in the other posts before we make this next row. This one's gonna be... Ooh. Do I really want to commit to this? Yeah, I do. Who am I kidding? I'm the immersion guy. There's no way I'm not going to build support posts for my doc. I'm the immersion guy. I'm Mr. Immersion himself. The CEO of immersion. All of my choices are based on immersion. Gotta be immersed. I really ran out that quickly, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You know what's one thing that's going to kind of make me sound like a weenie is I'm really not looking forward to training Koromon and just finally fully wiping out the last of this area's population of baby Digimon. It doesn't feel good. I do really wish there was like a non-violent way to get them the data that they need to level up. Look at you, climbing up the rafters. It's nice having the little guys around. I miss when these guys were tiny. Like, Punimon was adorable. Obviously, Jarimon is the best thing in the entire universe. You wind up missing those days, you know? You know what I mean? Did I ever go back and pick up the wood from that one tree that I chopped down? I'm not sure that I did. I got the bright idea, like, I'm gonna chop down a couple trees in a row, and then I'll come back and pick up all the wood after, but I feel like I forgot to do it on one. I did forget. Here it all is. Alright, so that's probably not a good idea. I don't think I'm smart enough to use that tactic. I'm just gonna wind up forgetting about it. I have the memory span of a goldfish, apparently. Little more, little more, little more. Garurumon, not a great place to stand, my friend. Okay. Right there. And another one right here. Right here. You guys heard that, right? It was like a song. And then I just fill that in with planks. So, oh, no. I saw that. You can't hide that from me. Well, how did that happen? There we go. Yes, I'm willing to drown over that. It's that important. Cool. So you're probably starting to get kind of an idea of my vision. Nothing too fancy schmancy. It's going to be like an L-shaped dock right here. And then I'm thinking like a little boathouse. Probably like right here, like where there's this big opening right here. I'll build something small, nothing crazy. It'll be cool. Probably. We'll see. It looks cool when I do it in Windrose, but I guess I can't really promise anything. Again, I wish, like, I feel bad just having you guys sit here like statues. I'd let you wander, but I know better than that. It'd be cool if I could, like, let them wander, and they could go as far as they want, and then no matter how far away, the Digivice would be able to call them back. I guess that would be a little bit cheaty, I don't know, but... I don't know. I don't see why not. Huh, beehive. I can't tell if these support pillars are too far apart or too close together. Let me go stand over on the more or less finished part of the dock and see how I feel about it. I think this is okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. It's a good distance. Nothing to get all worked up over. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Alright, and then I don't need any more of this, so I can absolutely go ahead and convert all those to planks, and then I should be able to finish out the dock. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, it is nowhere near the time to be singing such songs. You're watching this in the far future. At the time of recording, it is June, and I live in the US of A on the East Coast. It's nowhere near Christmas time. Why did I say that like my geography had an impact on whether or not it was Christmas time? I guess I was thinking like climate and temperature, but that's really stupid because it can be Christmas in Florida and it's still going to be hot and sunny. I've literally been in Florida in December. I don't know. That was just brainless. That was really brainless. Anywho, it's June. Therefore, it is nowhere near Christmas. And that fact has nothing to do with my geography. Well, I mean, what do you want from me? Like, 75% of my brain power right now is dedicated to building this dock. This is hard work. It's hard building just with wooden planks in the simple shape of an L. You know? What do you want from me? You gotta be a little more lenient, guys. You can't get on my case like that. You can't be like... Ugh, I'm completely rambling now. I did just say, though, that most of my brain power is dedicated to this basic task, so... It is what it is. Am I right? I'm gonna take the ship over to the dock now. I keep forgetting that Kumamon is there, my little first mate. Da 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 do da 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 do da dee da 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 do. What am I humming? I think it's from Mario. Mr. Mario. Nice. Hey, close. Wait, are you serious? That's stupid. That's stupid. I must have gotten lag or something. I didn't want to update. That was almost a really, like, nice, smooth, silky smooth docking job. Not that, like, the ship takes damage or anything like that, so I don't know what I'm worried about. I guess it's more of just, like, an OCD thing. Okay, but it's gonna close this time, right? Hey! And then I can just... except for when that happens. That's actually really annoying. I wish the hitboxes matched the shape of the ship a little bit better, but now I should be able to just... Yep, walk right off. And can I walk on too? Yeah, I can. That is super cool. So now technically the dock is done. This is more or less all I envisioned. I gotta decorate it at least a little bit though, because like this looks really basic. You know what I might do is I still have some wood, right? Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna take this and then every other post, I'm gonna go up by one more. Here, here, here. And that lined up pretty well. If I didn't end on two tall ones, I was thinking I was going to have to probably build out one more. Or that was going to drive me batty. Wake up. Sit down. Have a little breakfast. Bread and an apple. It's a good way to start off the day, right? I think so. Alright, so I know I want to do something to this dock to make it look a little bit fancier. Just not sure what, though. Maybe it's something we come back to. Maybe it's a project that we keep revisiting as we come up with more ideas. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe this is good enough for now. I feel like I talked big about making this, like, big fancy dock. I was thinking about, like, how, like I mentioned, building, like, a little boathouse, kinda structure, like possibly right here. But then again, why? Why is the number one question there? Like, what am I gonna put in there? I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Like, what else am I doing? Decisions. I mean, why don't I'm probably gonna mull it over. I'll maybe build a boathouse here, maybe not. I'll maybe build out the dock a little more, maybe not. What I do need to start doing is I need to start training Koromon, because I have talked, I think for like 4 episodes in a row now, I've talked about how the plan is to get a flying Digimon and start visiting some of these flying islands. So I think it is about high time that we actually get on that. We actually get on that business, huh? And we're gonna go look for some in-training Digimon. Again, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt the poor baby Digimon. It feels wrong. It feels so wrong. Are there even any more in training Digimon in this entire area, or did I already zap them all? There's a Mochimon there. I would really like to avoid another Tsunamon scenario where he loses a life, because I just don't want that to happen. You took a lot of damage right off the bat. You took 10 damage. Goodness gracious. But you did win. I really don't want to believe that I've destroyed and decimated this forest's population of Digimon already. It is kind of starting to look that way, though. Like, not all of them, but the vast, vast majority of them. Feels bad. Feels just bad. It feels really bad. Like, so in training, Digimon hide in forests because their potential predators can't reach them in here. And then here I come along with my little baby monster, making him destroy them all. Ooh. Feels bad. I wish there was literally any other way. Oh, you one-shotted that guy with 15 HP? Nicely done. Alright, this will be over soon. Another couple of Digimon, and then we won't have to do this anymore. Oh, there's a Gigimon! Ooh, 23 HP. Let's avoid that. 7, that's more like it. Oh, that was fast. I thought it was going to take 2 more. Should be Agumon now, because I think all he needs is to be level 6 and joyful. Awesome sauce! Congratulations, little man. We're done. We're done doing all that. We're done slaughtering baby Digimon. I hate doing that. I don't know if I'm going to raise any more Digimon after this. I feel like 3 is more than enough. But also, I'm not going to make any promises. What the heck is going on here? This looks like cult activity. Whoa! Come away from there! Oh, come on. You okay? You only took 1 damage from that? That's impressive, dude. Oh, cool. A bunch of the loot still dropped. Why did that happen? Why is everything got to be trapped? How was I supposed to avoid that, too? I actually don't know. Okay. Alright, time to go home. Frickin' sadist cult activity beach trap. That's just cruel. An explosive trap in a beach biome? That ain't right. That ain't right. Alright, and we're home. Next thing to do is probably going to be to train up Agumon on all the training equipment. He's probably whose training we're going to prioritize from now on. This is going to be our first ultimate is Metal Greymon, because he's going to have the most versatility, the most use. Oh, we should probably complete your training, too, before we move on. You are bigger than I expected to be. You're like almost as tall as I am. I feel like they weren't that big when I was slaughtering Agumon in droves last episode. This globe thing is pretty cool. I'm going to try to put it on my desk in the attic. That'd be cool. I think it'll fit right there, right? Yeah! That's pretty cool. And I'll just throw this thing. Because why not? Soon! Soon we'll have a proper home. You look like you're getting comfy, though. You look like you're making yourself right at home. That's a fun screenshot. Do you want to be in the thumbnail for the next one, buddy? I think you do. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's start training. Alright, let's start with you, buddy. Let's get your training out of the way. I believe 250 is where the champions cap off. We'll keep him fed to keep his mood up. And then that will inevitably wind up taking care of his HP. Auto-magically. My training equipment is getting pretty run down. Gonna have to make some new stuff at some point. Probably soon. What can I yap about while I'm training these guys? Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. I guess all I could really talk about is... So I was playing Time Stranger last night. I had originally been streaming Time Stranger, but I just really kind of felt like sitting down and playing it myself for a little while. And I kind of feel bad now that I did, because a lot of cool stuff happened, and now it's not on stream, and it's not recorded anywhere, and I can never revisit it. Which is sad. That's one of the upsides of streaming things, is that if something really cool happens, you can always come back to it, you know, you can revisit it. But I wound up getting through to the point where you finish up, like, the first portion of, like, digital world content, and wound up back in the human world, which was pretty cool. It was interesting seeing Shinjuku just like a total hellscape, crawling with Digimon, you know? But, we fought Titamon, and that was the hardest boss battle of the entire game so far. Like, I really need to up my game when it comes to training and grinding, because I really do not want to be in this scenario again. So, Titamon freaking in his second phase. Like, we beat Titamon and Barukimon, or whatever the guy he fights while riding is called. We beat him more or less easily enough. Like, it wasn't too bad. But when he got to the second stage and he was like empowered with the Chronomon treasure, or whatever you want to call that, he really was just kicking our butts. So he systematically dismantled my team, right? And he kept doing it because I had a small handful of like revival items. So I'd keep reviving my Digimon and he would keep knocking them out. And at this point, oh, it's pillagers. I only had 2 ultimate level Digimon. I had the story level one that they hand to you, Agio Chuzmon or Agiokismon, and I had my Metal Greymon that I had just recently evolved. I kind of don't want to tell my story while they're grunting out there like that. That's super annoying. Har! I'm gonna go up to the second floor. Can I not hear them, and then I can finish my story? Yeah, we'll sit down at my desk and I'll tell you guys my memoirs. So he defeats all of my Digimon, right? He systematically knocks them all down. The only one that he doesn't ever manage to knock down is Metal Greymon. And then, so in the end, it's down to just him. It's down to just Metal Greymon, and I have to keep, like, spamming. So he had X heal, so to a certain extent he could heal himself. And then I had to keep spamming, like, giving him healing items and giving him SP items so he could just spam the crap out of his Giga Destroyer. And then, eventually, finally, I won. I managed to beat the Chronomon-empowered Titamon with just Metal Greymon, which just felt amazing. Like, I already really liked Metal Greymon, but, like, my infatuation with that Digimon just only increased when that happened. It felt good. Felt good. Not a very interesting story, I know. It was cool, though. You had to be there, and that's why I feel like a big old knucklehead for having not been streaming when I did that. It's just dumb. We'll put a positive spin on it and say that was just for me. That experience was just for me. Oh, he's sad. I gotta pay attention. I'm sitting here telling stories, not watching my Digimon. Outstanding. Alright, your turn, buddy. And you cap out at 100, if memory serves. 100 for rookies. Oh, please. He's gonna destroy that thing before he finishes off the training. That's depressing. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make another one of those. And I'm not 100% sure how to do it. I don't even see the training stuff in here. Oh, because I'm blind. It's absolutely right there. Any planks and 5 iron ingots? That seems easy enough. I don't know what I was worried about. I think all the training items are not actually super hard to make. Perfect. And just like that, I'm done. Alright, let's have you do HP next. The one that we should have started with. That way, every time I'm feeding you to improve your mood, filling up your rising HP, too. But I'm not that smart, so that's not what we did. What can you do? It is what it is. You know what I might do when we finally build the real house is I'm going to build, like, a big fountain, like a Digimon bath. Because it'd be cool. It'd be cool. It'd be fun. It'd be cute. And it'll make cleaning them easier off, too. Like, I'll just go over into it and then summon them. They'll all come over to the water and they'll all be clean. And I won't have to worry about the buckets. This is actually kind of adorable. Might take a screenshot of that. No, don't look at me. I'll look to the side. It was good that way. Good. Stop looking at me! I'm not here. Zoom in a second. Alright, look to the side. Look to the side, buddy. Such a pain in my ass. Oh, he killed it. I'm gonna have to make another one. Leather, leather, metal. Not too bad, not too bad. And he pooped. And he pooped in the house. Gross, Agumon! Gross, gross, gross. Papa-da-bump, 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 blow. 96, almost there. 98, 100. Would you not? Like, I am doing something, gamer. What the? Okay. I didn't like that at all. I mean, I knew these things were entities, so, like, how surprised can I be? But that was really weird. I went through a lot of Digimeat this episode. I had more than a stack, and now I'm down to 5. 94. 7. Come on, please finish the stat. Yes! 7 uses left on that thing. But now Agumon's stats are maxed out. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I do think that is going to do it for this episode. Probably going to be a bit of a short one, but I think that's okay. We have our Growlmon. He's all maxed out. He's dirty. I wonder how long you've been sitting here in your own filth. We have our Garurumon. Got our Agumon with his stats maxed out. Once you're a Metal Greymon, we'll probably take a break from training. Like, we won't rush to turn Growlmon into War Growlmon. We'll take a little break from training. We'll do some exploring, especially of those Sky Islands. Why don't we all go down to the docks, huh? The freshly built dock to cap this episode off. We worked hard on it, sorta, kinda. Not really, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, everybody come to the dock. Everybody come to the dock. Come on over. Let's cap this off. Let's say goodbye to everybody. Good stuff. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna wrap this one up. Hope you guys, had a good time. I know we didn't do much. The sun is setting on another fabulous episode. But we did everything that we set out to do. We built the dock, as not so pretty as it is. At least it's here. We have a nice little spot to land now whenever we get back from our expeditions. We raised Agumon from Bodemon all in one episode. Got him maxed out. Maxed out Growlmon stats. Finding it difficult to cap this one off, because it's like, what do I even say? What do I talk about? We didn't do much, but every once in a while I think that's okay. We didn't do much. It was enough. I will see you guys next time.